So I'm having fun with these books. They're called Radical Matter, Rethinking Materials for a Sustainable Future. And I thought I'd show some examples of some artists and designers have come up with to think about through new ideas on using plant materials, which I thought was terribly fascinating. So I don't know if you can see this very well. Is it on the screen? Maybe we could share it.
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen? Okay. So this one's a botanical craft. And this is the art of gourd molding that's been practiced in China for thousands of years. So if you can see here, they've taken a gourd and covered it with a mold and made a gourd in the shape of the mold. It's right there. You can see that.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah. And so I guess it's been happening since the 18th century. And basically what happens is that gourd, after it's been molded, they take it and they, make it into kind of a wood object through different processes. And it has, some of those still exist. And they have complicated designs on them, and they're like a wooden bowl, but made from a growing gourd into a mold. So I thought that was very interesting. The other one was, this is a rug maker. And she has taken plants into some molds and make them into, they're like Persian rugs. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they've got complicated design from the mold, and they got the plant roots to grow, and it becomes a rug from using a mold, from growing a plant that way. Isn't it extremely interesting? So that was from the book. There's lots of stuff in here if you want to look at it. Radical Matter, Rethinking Materials for a Sustainable Future. And this one's called Why Materials Matter, Responsible Design for a Better World. And let me give you what's in here. It's a very heavy book. So this one, they took corn husks and they made a design on the wall like you would with wood. And so corn husks are something that are in great abundance in Mexico, and they're in beautiful colors because they have fabulous different kind of colored corn there. And I don't know if you can see that picture, but they glued it on the wall like wood, and it's very sustainable. Isn't that amazing? Everybody see that? Different ways to use plants. So this one I think is really interesting. It goes into great detail about algae, but basically microalgae, for every 1 kilogram of algae that grows, 1.8 kilograms of carbon dioxide is taken from the atmosphere, which improves air quality. This algae converts the CO2 into energy and releases oxygen into the atmosphere. So we're basically breathing it. It's one of the most important ways we get oxygen. And I'm growing algae in my pond. So basically in this article, they're talking in great detail about how algae can be eaten. Algae can be made into chips. Algae can be used to make energy for your home. There's zillions of uses for it. So it's grown and then reutilized into a protein and food and fuel. So the wave of the future.